Dear Maximum Games, what the fuck is this? Welcome to Troll and I, guys, where a boy and his mother are, happy living their great old lives, and then mommy gets caught in a fire, and then your boy is like, no, and he runs away.
It'll be dark soon.
I know, Mother. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
After a terrible fire, there's a troll that goes, no! And you're like, no! And then you run away from the troll. The troll ends up being your friend and trying to save your life and cuddling with you by the fire, and it's all cute. The first 15-25 minutes of the game, this game felt promising to the fact that, it was gonna be okay, but who knew we were going to be filled with thousands of bugs, bad camera angles, and repetitive stone throwing. This is Troll and I. Let's go. Besides the fact that the voice acting is very mediocre, but at least it's not complete horse duty like the rest of the game is, and the lighting, it makes this old man look like Hulk. But besides the fact, the story is about essentially this man right here in the brown chair that wants to hunt down this troll, and the old man wants the troll for scientific purposes that you don't really get until later in the game, and yeah, that's the mediocre everything. This is like a survival RPG on rails level-based free roam game. It's a bunch of bullshit is exactly what it is. And as the troll, you can do bigger things like hold up stones and throw at these chasms here to block the enemies so no more enemies come out of them. And also help the boy go across areas by lifting him up, carrying him up bigger rocks, and holding bigger objects so he can walk across chasms. The boy is good for glitchy animations, horrible parkour skills, and making so the troll doesn't die by disarming traps, and he can get into smaller areas and make it more accessible for the troll. Woo! I'd be happier with a magical treasure chest that says, hey, open me, and I get different weapons and I can upgrade them later and stuff like that, than this dookie pookie crap of a survival system where you make weapons. It's obviously handed to you throughout the whole game, besides the shards that you're gonna need for a bunch of vines that are over rocks, and you need different colored spears to blow them up, which is awful, and you do an insane amount of backtracking for no reason. You have skills and abilities. Skills are for you and abilities are for your troll. Abilities don't get much better for your troll, and skills you're going to need throughout the game because the game is awful enough without you being weak as fuck. Unfortunately, it's about 60 minutes into the game when you realize, oh my god, what is this monstrosity? So obviously here, you'll see me using the troll. Look at these camera angles. Are you serious? I'm looking at my right ear. Oh, now my butt. Now my left ear. Now my feet. What the hell is this? Stay at one angle and let me move. Fighting with the troll and myself simultaneously was absolute awful mess. How you switch character to character is a mess, holding R, B, and going to the D-pad. That sounds simple, but god, it's so awful. And the camera angles switch so often, and the game will lose frame rate, and then you get stuck on something, and then your troll doesn't even know how to fight sometimes, or if you're the troll, your boy doesn't know how to fight. It's very frustrating combat. You'll spend a good majority of the time in caves, and this is where this game definitely does not shine. The last place I want to be with horrible camera angles and just no density in the game at all is a freaking cave. And then as you see, I'm throwing spears into the rocks here. You'll be doing that a lot. You do that, you go around trying to solve a puzzle with no direction. The game gives you no idea what the hell you have to do. It's so frustrating. And honestly, Maximum Games, this is a huge insult to a lot of gamers, especially to anyone who got fooled by pre-ordering this game for $50. There are many games out there that are $30 or less that have so much more quality, longevity, and just so much more thought put into their game than this game is. This game should be $10 to $15 and no more. So I was watching a review about a few hours ago, and they gave this game a 5 out of 10. I'm not going to say who it was, but you can probably find out who it was, a Troll and I review. And I would say this is not even an average game. This is definitely below average. In Maximum Games, the developers of this game, and the other games they've made recently have gotten terrible scores as well. I just don't see, I think they need to go lower. They need to make indie games. Stop trying to go way ahead of your level. And also, it even has a boss battle in this game that's absolutely frustrating, and the other reviewer that's reviewed this game so far agrees as well, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you either how to complete it, but it's all up to you to try to figure out the frustration that we both had. But this game is just not acceptable, and I just want to tell people the truth about this, and even though Maximum Games isn't even going to be very happy with me, this game is going to get a 3.5 out of 10, guys. Have a good day.